And that over there, my friends, is the business building. Looks like everybody, the time is 5:30, so I think all the students are getting out, and there are a couple 6 p.m. classes out there. So I think we could, let's walk around inside the building, and I hope that we don't lose connection. So we went into the store, and then we lost complete connection out there because of the walls. But we might get lucky with this building. The good news is that my ID still works. So I can get into that door pretty easy.
What kind of dog is it? She's like a
All right.
probably this tall. She's like 60.
So going up the building. Might just tag along with whoever opens this door next. I actually never had much classes here. I had a philosophy class, only one of those classes. Might be able to get into one of these classrooms. There are actually some classes going on right now. So, I've never walked around this portion of the building before. Interesting. So again, this building is where a lot of business majors would have their classes. Out of all my 6 years of college, I only had one class in here. And that was for philosophy, critical thinking. So I guess this building fits. Pretty cool. The same upstairs is the same thing. I mean, there's nothing else to see in there. Just probably, we can get into other classrooms. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. It's the art building over there. Well, that's the thing about the campus. It's like there are some spots that some buildings where you would never have classes in, so you would really have no business being in there unless you're just roaming around. And probably over half the campus is like that for me. And, you know, for example, this building here, the central plant, never really had anything going on there. They're the dorms. If you live here, there's multiple buildings. I think that one just came up new, recently constructed around 2 or 3 years ago. The ones on the left were actually here a couple of years back, definitely before 2015, because I slept in one of those for my orientation. So now we're on the southeast of campus. We're going to go ahead and make a western turn, and we're going to check out more around the loop. Coming around the corner here, the building on the right is I think it's like the event center. And that's where they typically have graduations and raves and all that. But yeah, I graduated in that big building. I don't think we can get inside. On the left building is the Aquatics and Gym Center, recently built within the last 5 years. So that area used to be the old dorms, like made out of bricks. But then they took them down and replaced it with a big gym. I won't be able to get inside, but we can kind of, there are windows where I can kind of see through. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys. Oh, they're playing volleyball. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So yeah, got some volleyballers there. I don't know if this is an open gym. I would love to play. So there's the gym, guys. People are playing. You can see the upstairs that people are running on the second floor story. And they would divide the gym off into 3 parts. So this part's for volleyball, and I think the last 2 courts are for basketball. So it's pretty cool. And then, people sit down over there and just play. You can see the people running on top there. They have an indoor track, so people just take jogs around the building, which is really nice. If it's cold, then you can just run inside. It's getting dark, so I'm going to try to make this fast so we can still see around here. Let's check out the basketball. So this is what I mean. There's the basketball courts. So they split it off into half and half. So 2 courts on each side. So there's a lot to do here. And of course, if you're a student, you get to, use all the equipment for free. I guess your tuition pays off for it, so it's essentially not free in a way. So there's the entrance. We'll get around here. The Spartan Recreation Aquatic Center. Super high-tech, fancy building. Guess I'll loop around here and then we'll make a left so we can still see things while the sun is still out. So right now we're in the middle quad of the school and with a lot of palm trees on both left and right side. Nice fountain. So I guess we'll walk through the middle just to get the scenic route. Connection's actually really good.
Like, if I did that, no. I feel like that's not very public to me.
So now we're in this middle southern part of campus, moving up north. Time is almost 6, so people are walking to their next class are probably going to go home. So now, around the 6 p.m. classes, usually it's the people who are going for grad school that have the 6 p.m. classes. So you'll notice a very drastic difference around this time of the people that walk around campus. So far, so good. I think we could loop around to the left. We'll make a left turn here, and then we'll check out some of the highlights of the campus. The building to the left is the Student Wellness Center. I think they have like school pharmacists there working to help out the students. Over here is the central classroom building. I'm not sure what they have there. So, this is Dwight Bentel Hall. I can't remember if this was like the students, or not the students building, the teachers building. They probably used it for something, unless they repurposed it for other stuff. This building here on the left coming up, it's the faculty building. I think the philosophy majors, I think some of the teaching majors hang out over there. So many years ago, I spent my time actually eating lunch in that building and got to go to a lot of office hours in that building. Over here is the Tower Hall, I believe. So we'll check that out once we loop around the corner here. I'm going to adjust the camera angle. Here. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. All right. I think that's a bit better. So let's get a good look at this. This is Tower Lawn. A long time ago, the main building in the center used to extend around like a square, but that was many years ago before I was even born, and I honestly thought that looked so much better. I think an earthquake happened and then they had to take down some of the buildings, but the original building, or part of it, is in front of us right there. So every day they always have the school maintenance people, take care of watering the plants and all that, and really maintaining the look of the building and also the school. So this is what we have. Daytime looks a bit better, but it's a pretty cold right now, so not too hot, it's actually more cold. But yeah, it's very nice. I would play like frisbee and also volleyball, park volleyball in the grass. So it's very nice to actually, just hang around and, hang out with friends over there. This left building here is the chapel. There was a case, I think for like Lent or something, or Ash Wednesday, they had, people doing services here and all that. So, multi-purpose building for memorial stuff. Over in springtime, the trees would actually blossom. So this whole area would be shaded and it would look very nice at night. The building to my left here, it had some of my coding classes when I was a software engineering major. It was actually an intro to computer science. I took a Java class. Very difficult class. I'm going to try to get inside the building with them. All right, thanks. Hopefully we got connection in here. There's a class in here. That was an actual class. It's in here. Shoot. It's like they have mirrors here, so that's really cool. I'm gonna fix the angle of the camera before we head out. So, hello everybody, that's me. Yeah, they have the big lecture halls that go downwards in descent. So that one classroom to my left that we just entered, that was where I used to have my computer science class. This building looks very nice, but it's actually one of the oldest buildings on campus. They probably renovated it, I wouldn't know. So I'm just gonna walk out over here. Oh wow, it's the SKSU dance. This next building we're approaching right now is a science building. I had all my chemistry, physics classes here, this building in front of me here, and I gotta say, it's just walking through the building gives me like terrible memories of how difficult the classes can be. I was rushing to get in there. My ID would not work on this building for some reason. Actually, earlier before the stream, I actually bumped into some of my professors, like 2 of them at the same time. So that was really cool. I haven't seen them in over a year. So I'm glad they're doing well. And yeah, we're just living life. So this building is shaped like an L, has about 4 stories to it. Very old building. Like you can see the lockers and stuff. I don't even use these. You would have labs for chemistry and also for physics. I also had like office hours here too for my physics class. If you just look into one of these rooms, it's hard to see, but you can kind of see some of like the scientific stuff. I'm gonna pause the stream for a bit, actually, if I can get into this. Yes. Oh wow. I'm literally in a classroom. Yo, I think, I'm just trying to think because I'm like, this classroom brings back memories. Like, I've been in here before, and if I'm correct, yes, this used to be the classroom where I took my intro to sociology class back in 2014. I would always sit in the front, right here. Like that chair right there, like one of these, whoever, doesn't take the first couple seats in the front. And holy cow. And then, like I would literally be right in front of the professor asking questions. And then, holy cow, I remember taking my exams literally on this tight seat. I don't know, like this is really good memories. Wow. I'm just really amazed at how the room has not changed. So I'll miss it. I'm gonna take a quick break with the stream. I'm going to use the restroom. So I'll be right back, and we'll be back in like 5 minutes. Trying to fix the camera angle because it's pretty slanted. Give me a second. That should work. Yeah. That's fine. We'll make it work. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, so let me see if I can try to get into that end of the corner building in front, because that's where my physics lecture used to be. We'll see right now if we can go ahead and get in. Yeah, it's a big lecture hall in there. Yeah, professors in there talking to the students. But yeah, here's the main lobby. That's where the professors, main offices for the Department of Physics or Chemistry or whatchamacallit, everything in there. Okay, dang, it's dark. I wanted to show you guys the main tower building while it's still sunlight out. But I guess you guys will see it in the dark. I hope you guys can see it. Yeah, the light settings on this isn't too bad. I think I'll stand over there to get you guys a good view. We'll probably check out the library too. So you can see part of... Why is that construction fencing there? So here is continuation of the tower lawn. So I know it's dark, but just bear with me here. So the library's up there, and then all tower lawn right here. And that's the main building, Tower Hall, the iconic building of San Jose State University. You see this black construction fencing there. They're definitely working on something, but I don't know what. A long time ago, a couple of years back, when I went here, the building used to be covered with vines and all that good stuff. But now I guess, I don't know who wanted to do it, but whatever. They cut it all down. Now it's like a plain building. But it used to look pretty cool when the vines were covering the entire left side of the building, the tower part of it. Every strike of the 30 minutes or I think hour, the electronic bells would ring. And I think that's still the case. I think in the next 5 minutes we'll hear another bell ringing potentially. Unless they stop at 5. So yeah, behind where we just came out of is a big science building. It's an L-shaped building, one of the oldest buildings. And I think the future of the school plan is that they're going to actually take down this building and keep it like kind of open, so that people can see more into the school for aesthetic purposes. I hope we can get into the library. Yeah, so here it is, the big, they call it the Martin Luther King Jr. Library, or San Jose State University Library. I think it's like the biggest biggest library in the West Coast. I want to check out the 4th floor, because I think that's where the study room is. So people would actually meet in there for like group projects, and you could talk in that room or in that whole 4th floor space, but any other floor you have to be quiet. Used to be a police officer, usually in that corner on the left. We can kind of look up real quick. It's a very tall building. It's pretty cool too. Like you feel very like high tech around here. ahead and go up the escalator. So on this floor, you can see everybody's, I guess, studying already. Some people are sleeping. Very quiet. A lot of tables around everywhere. So that's the second floor. Not much. It's just a bunch of tables and computers that you could use. Now we're going to the third floor. On the third floor, oh, the books. Good. Wow, there's a lot of nice books here. A lot of shelves. A labyrinth in here. Oh. Motion detector lights. Really cool. So down there is the view of one of the main streets surrounding the campus perimeter. Rush hour right now, so a lot of cars are trying to go home. Time right now, 6 p.m. Here's a good look on the fencing. Okay, we're gonna loop around. Oh wow, look at this. Nice little desk.
Is that someone that reads the QR too?
I think so, yeah.
There's a look into the opening down here.
I was like, where were you on weekend? I was like looking for you on Saturday and you weren't even on the schedule.
A lot of sitting room up here. Yeah, I think during exam season or final exams, it would get very busy. Where a lot of people would actually study in the library. So now we're going up to the 4th floor. The 4th floor is actually one of my favorites because, again, I mentioned, you could talk up here. This is like the study area where people could actually work on their group projects and actually have a vocal conversation. A lot of tables and desks arranged in such a way to help you guys out here. You're able to like check out laptops here. Yeah, you can see like all the students are studying. I know. Hey, what's up, Blocks? How you doing? Right now we're exploring campus. We're in the study lobby in the big library. It's a very big building. Oh. Yes. At this point, you have to take the stairs or the elevator up to the last floor of that library. I'm going to go to the top and see what you can find. Oh yeah, Blocks, can you hear me? How's the stream looking? FYI, I might lose connection up here. Because elevators are usually a very bad spot for reception, and we shall see right now. No, we're good. All right, so we're going to floor number 8. Not floor number 8. So we're on the 8th floor. It's like encyclopedias. It is so quiet up here. It's okay if you weren't able to wear shoes again. Ooh. That's awesome. I think they're getting ready for it's like a little showcase right here. It's pretty cool. Let's go. Time is 6:15. So we're at the northwestern side of the campus. Now we're gonna make our way around to basically to finish up the loop. We started at the northeast campus, then we walked around southeast and southwest, then finally northwest, and now we're walking back. Pretty cool too how they have the spotlight on the main building. So yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying the tour of the campus. Heart of downtown. It's pretty small compared to other big universities out there in California, but it's a really unique one. You know, all campuses are different, right? I want to be able to get into Tower Hall, but basically that, I think in here actually, yeah, right there, it's like a big auditorium stage. It's an actual stage in here, and then the entrances are these side doors. And my intro to engineering class is actually in this building, so you know, it could be a big lecture hall, or it could be used for actual like performances. So one of the highlights of the campus, actually, it's hard to see, but let me just show you real quick, since this is probably one of the only times we'll be on campus. I know it's dark, but just bear with me on this. So this bell used to actually be in the big Tower Hall iconic building there, and this is like 100 years ago. And then during an earthquake and all that, I guess the bell got damaged. So they deemed it structurally unsafe, and they needed to, you know, take it out of the building. So they transitioned the bell to an electronic bell, which is what the building uses now every strike of the hour. So this bell, you know, because it has historic cultural significance here, they moved it outdoors and, you know, put a mounting plate on the bottom so people could, you know, has like a landmark for people to check out. So it's a really, really interesting bell. I know it's dark, but maybe if I can try to light it up for you guys. So there's the bell. If I can kind of get you a good view there. What does it say? Cast to commemorate the California State Normal School in 1881. 3,000 pounds. Yeah. Seismic concerns, I was right. Structural concerns. So yeah, that's the bell. Looping around here is another important statue of the building. The building on the left that you see is, I think, called Clark Hall. They have a lot of miscellaneous classes in there. Some of my engineering classes were there at night. And I think you would have some business classes, I think, too. Something like that. Man, for 6 o'clock, it's pretty dead. Usually you would see all the graduate students going to classes at night. So right here, this is what I'm talking about. Hopefully, I really hope the grass isn't wet. As I walk over here, it's an Olympic statue. Right here. At the Mexico City 1968 Olympic Games, San Jose State University student athletes Tommy Smith and John Carlos stood for justice, dignity, equality, and peace. Hereby, the university and associated students commemorate their legacy. October 16, 2005. But they did this, back in like the I think it was like 1900s. Not actual 1900s, but like, mid 1900s. So, and there's the statue. It's huge. And right here, fellow athlete Australian Peter Norman stood here in solidarity, take a stand. So, I think what would happen typically when people go here, right, to tour the campus is that, they will take pictures where a person, they'll let you stand there and, you'll put your fist up in the air like that. So, here's the other statue there. It's awesome. Yeah, it's like the heart of the northern side of campus. You can see the big grass lawn here, and people, on a typical sunny day, people would actually sit and kind of like almost like picnic around here. Almost, they'll sit in the shade, maybe read a book or something. Just lie down in the grass and rest. I used to hang around here too. So it's a really nice place. So let's finish up our loop around the campus. Hope you guys are enjoying the tour too. I know it's dark, but what can I do? All right. I still have yet to tour the engineering building, but I think because night class is going on, I won't be able to get too far into the building. And I think all the other buildings look more aesthetically pleasing. If I were to show you the engineering building as the last building, to leave a mark, you know what I mean. No, engineering building's fine. It's a bit old, but for the sake of, getting through your classes, it works. It does its job. So now we are going to loop around the north middle of campus. And you can see the palm trees are a bit lit up. It's hard to see the trees, but you can definitely see the trees. Sky, yes, welcome back. How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday. I'm not sure, Blocks, are you still here? So Sky, yes, right now we're touring university campus. In the heart of downtown in the Bay Area. I'll meet up with a friend at 6:30. Oh, let me show you this fountain here. It's actually pretty iconic. Oh, let me show you this part of the campus. Right there, that's where people take their graduation photos because of how the window panes look. It looks really cool, so people tend to take their graduation photos right here and also along this open area too because of the symmetry of the trees. Here's another, what is this? A dismount zone, Monday to Friday, 8 to 4. Before they had these signs, back when they used to have electric scooters, people would just ride them all over campus. And I guess people got hurt from that. I wasn't there to see any of that, but I guess because of that, they implemented the no riding, electronic, whatever stuff, no bikes and stuff, just so pedestrians and all that can be safe. What is this? I think this one was a Cesar Chavez monument. There's some writing over there. I could check it out real quick. But yeah, just have a good look at that. I think it is. I recognize the symbol, but let me double check because I don't want to misspeak on anything. So, oh, there it is. So let me show you real quick. So Cesar Chavez Monument. I was right. Arc of Dignity, Equality, and Justice. This was designed back in 2008. It's awesome. Yeah, we're under the arc, and you can see the artwork is very nice. It's a very nice artwork around here. I wonder if there's something on the other side. Oh, there is. Yeah, it's hard to see. I know it's dark, but you can see it's really nice. Isn't that Gandhi? That's awesome. Cool. There's that. And there's the side view of the student union. You can see it's very lit inside. Some students are eating inside or chilling or studying or just sitting in there. But throughout, I think, lunch hour, in the daytime, it would get very crowded, very busy in there. It's really cool because, like, campus is moving, everybody's walking back and forth to get to their classes or going home or whatever, getting to where they need to be. So it's a really nice sight to actually see throughout the day. So now we're going to meet up with a person at one of the corner buildings there. On the left is the music building. I had a friend who was in there. He was part of the band. Had a really great time. I remember walking in there. There's like a room with like a piano and stuff, or like a little private room where you could practice your instrument. So it's really cool. Student Wellness Center. Nice. It's the place where people would graduate or have events at. You would climb up the stairs and, into the stadium you go. Event center right there. The building we're approaching right now is where I had my math classes for calculus and a bunch of other random classes. So it's an old building, it does its job, really good memories. Okay, let me show you the campus map, by the way. I keep forgetting that they have these little structures here that show you the map, and I hope it's updated. Okay. So, here's the map. So right now, what we did was we started... What the heck? Oh, because I was looking at north, but north is actually this way. Okay, so we started... Oh, this is so confusing now because I have to, like, invert my view. Okay, so we're here. I need to meet up with the person at this building there. We started the tour here. We looped around to the southeastern side where the dorms are at. We looped around to see that aquatic center there, a big area where people are like running on the treadmills and all that, and gym. We actually didn't check out this area, but there's not much to see besides the new building there, but yeah. Then we looped over down here. We cut through here, the faculty office building. We saw the tower lawn here. We went to the library in the bottom right corner there. We looped around. We saw that Olympic statue here. Student Union, we saw that earlier, the Cesar Chavez Monument there. And then we walked down the center of the campus. And now we're here. Cool. So I'm going to walk over on that side. I think that's the last piece of the campus we haven't checked out yet. So actually, I want to explain something here. So this particular area, it's like a big open grass field, whatever, and with walking paths through. But the history behind this is that it used to be a through street. Like students would have to like cross back and forth through traffic to get to wherever they need to be at on campus. But I think what ended up happening was there's a safety concern, so they ended up closing the entire street and turned it into like this walking path with grass around it. But yeah, that used to be the history of the school, where the street would literally cut through campus, and you would have cars going left and right. But now the street's cut off. The campus takes over like a huge square in the downtown area, and it's fully walkable. You don't have the threat of any vehicles gonna crash into you. Gonna meet up with my friend right now. Huh. Oh. Okay. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed the tour. There's a parking structure there.